My clown of the week this week, guys, is your boy Jared Kushner. Okay,
The
who
Kush.
the
Kush Daddy.
Kush Daddy was apparently smoking that Kush when he registered to vote in 2009 because he checked the box that said he was a female. What's with this guy and filling out documents? Like he can't do anything. He can't fill out a document to save his life. Like how did this guy get into Harvard?
Wait a second though, Tarek. What if he actually is a female?
This
Dun,
could be
dun,
the
dun.
whole transgender ban. Like that's
That's going to complicate a lot of things for Trump if we
Right.
find out that Jared Kushner is actually a post-op transsexual, and so is Ivanka.
It's just like no. See, I think Ivanka is actually a woman. Jared could be, and it's just like Jared's a front for Trump's like weird incestuous relationship with Ivanka. He just like has to pretend to be a guy.
That makes sense. That's the
prediction.
only explanation that fits all of the evidence so far.
If you put a tinfoil hat on, it makes a lot of sense, you know.
No, that would be the funniest outcome if it turns out that that like this actually he identifies as female and but this was his only way to express it back in 2009. He felt he was just in the closet, and now it's becoming surfaced as public information.
Which bathroom does he pee in, though, Rahul? That's the question. Like, that's all that matters with these Republicans. All they care about is which bathroom you pee in.
He's got to ask his father-in-law, which bathroom am I allowed to pee in?
Exactly. He can't fill out paperwork truthfully. He lied about his meetings with Russians. He failed to disclose information around the sources of funds for his business. Said he was a woman on a voter registration. I mean, how far does this go? I mean, did he did he lie about his birthday at Chuck E. Cheese? I mean, like, I want to dig deeper on this one.
Yeah, exactly. I think the people who exposed this this irregularity in the voter registration where he's registered as female in New York, those people pointed out that like Jared Kushner can't be relied upon. He fails to be able to accomplish even filling out the most basic of paperwork. How can we trust him to solve peace in the Middle East, which is one of the things on his remit of what he's tasked to do in the White House. So I think
that's way easier, Rahul. This is like the hanging Chad. Like the New York voter registration form is like so complex. Like, have you ever filled that out? Like, you don't even know what sex you are by the end of it.
I think the problem is Kushner is such a visionary that the boringness of these forms just turn him off, and then he just shuts his brain off and starts checking boxes. That's the only explanation, like he's such a genius, like, because why else would he be put in charge of all these super important things if he wasn't a super genius, right? So
you're right. Like I like your theory of like him speed checking boxes like with reckless abandon, just because he's got meetings with Russians to get to. Like he can't be held up like reading these lines in this paper. Like it doesn't matter anyway, right? Nobody reads them.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they say the lion does not concern himself with the matters of the sheep, or I think that's the phrasing. That's basically what Jared Kushner is doing. He's on such an elevated level that like he doesn't even care about this stuff.
There's a conspiracy here at the bottom of it. I know, and we haven't quite put our finger on it yet, guys. But we're gonna get to the bottom of this Jared Kushner voter registration gate.